defensively, getting into his body, and then living with a contest. That's all you can do.
Deshaun Tate kicks it out to the wing. Here's Wood. Little show and go this time into the paint. Draws the foul. And will go to the free throw line. Tate, the team's leading scorer.
Where else can a city this loud be this slept on?
And 30 feet is still in range.
Where else is history still in the making?
Basketball brilliance on display.
What did the free throw line for the Houston Rockets? Really a great success story. Undrafted 5 years ago out of UNLV. Rented out a big convention hall room in Las Vegas for friends and family, went undrafted. But there's a lot more to the story. We'll tell you it after this.
So is this stuff really fresh?
Yes. I mean, yeah, we don't have freezers, we don't have microwaves. We always have fresh stuff coming in. I mean, this is the best guac that you can get.
Fresh is what you stand for.
Definitely.
What's going on? Let me help. Lift and push. There, it's up there.
Hey, Josh.
Wrinkles send the wrong message. Help prevent them before they start with Downy Wrinkle Guard.
Trade in and save up to $700 on Samsung.com.
Folks, tip off your weekend with the first game of our NBA Friday doubleheader. Celtics against Sixers on ESPN. Plus, Saturday afternoon, Duke at Louisville. Highlight a full day of hoops on all of our networks. And Saturday night on ESPN Plus, UFC 257. Conor McGregor, that's right, he's back. Taking on Dustin Poirier in the main event. Guy's going to throw some hands. We're talking about Christian Wood now at the free throw line for a second shot. 5 years of bouncing around the league, NBA, G League, at one point signed and then cut just a couple of weeks later from his Chinese team, and then finally had a game against San Antonio last year as a member of the Pistons, had a 28-point night. And in the wake of that game, Greg Popovich walked up to him and said, "You know what, son, you have really, really improved. Keep working at it." He said, "I didn't even know that Popovich knew who I was," and that really was a motivating factor. He says, Mark Jackson, he wants to be an all-star here in Houston.
He has the ability. You know, this game is perfectly suited for a big man that's skilled and can shoot the long ball. He has the entire package on the offensive end. He's only going to get better.
Great hustle by the Rockets. Nwaba stretching out for the layup.
You know, with Christian Woods, I thought you was going to tell a story, because I read a story that his girlfriend actually left him because he didn't get drafted in the first round, something like that. Are you aware of that story?
Yeah, that's what happened. I mean, she was part of the draft night party when Christian Wood rented out a hall in Las Vegas, and he remembers, he said he drove her to the airport after he wasn't drafted and never saw her again, not for a while. But I tell you what,
upgraded.
He sure did. He's pulling some checks right now and has stuck to it and made himself a bona fide professional. That jumper good on a sweet step back. And Houston has cut the lead to 4. Mason Jones with another bucket. Here's Jay Crowder. Missed everything.
To me, if you're Jay Crowder, you got to think mindset of it, impacting the game, not as a scorer. That's a bonus. He impacts the game in so many other ways.
Certainly does. We saw that, Mark, last year as a member of the Miami Heat. Signed a 2-year, $19 million deal, actually $20 million deal when you add it all up, with the Phoenix Suns in free agency. Heat didn't quite have enough salary available for him. And James Jones, the general manager, doing a great job of changing the culture in Phoenix. He and Monty Williams together have things going in the right direction. We've got a challenge. We'll take a timeout and come right back.
Why stay inside the lines when you could add some flavor to everything around you? A little cheesy here, crunch of color there. Discover the possibilities of just $1. Taco Bell's $1 loaded nacho taco. It's value beyond belief.
And the price?
It's the same for everyone. No haggling and no pressure ever. Any other questions, Steven?
Oh, it's Stefan.
Steven.
Stefan.
I'm not gonna haggle with you.
The way it should be.
You're crystal clear like a meteor. Y'all was harmless like I'm feeding them.
It's an honor having a big-time rapper coming in here.
Rapper.
Generation defining artist, maybe.
5 tracks nominated for Song of the Year.
I've got stories to tell.
Hey, big stories. Action.
You feel me?
One more look at the challenge. You see the elbow there by Mason Jones. The foul called on Booker.
Well, to me, when you look at that replay, the one thing that is clear is Devin Booker did not commit a foul. You can say the offensive foul on Jones, but Booker should not have been called for a foul.
Take one more look at it from a different angle. And I don't see where Booker made any kind of contact with Mason Jones there.
Here's what my partner Jeff Van Gundy always talks about. We need to speed up the process. And it shouldn't take this long to come to a conclusion.
I've come to learn, Mark, that if it's taking a prolonged amount of time, it's usually because they're trying to figure out something with the clock that they've decided whether it's successful or not. They're just trying to set the clock at the amount of time that's appropriate.
Sounds good.
Hey, man, you're not buying it. Hey, 5:25 to go here in the first half. Coming up on the Toyota Sports Center halftime. Cavaliers spoiled the Brooklyn Nets' Big Three debut with Kyrie, Harden, and KD. Highlights from a busy night around the league as well. As Victor Oladipo playing in his second game here tonight for the Houston Rockets. Here's the call.
After review, the challenge is successful. There's marginal contact on the play. The ball was loose when the whistle was blown. We're going to resume play with a jump ball center circle between any two. Phoenix retains their timeout.
So there you go, a successful challenge by Monty Williams. Keep their timeout, leading by 4. So Ayton and Wood will jump it up. Remember Christian Wood, we were talking about his story a moment ago in the Las Vegas Summer League. He was first team all Summer League playing as a member of the Milwaukee Bucks, just one of the 4 different teams that released him at some point. And some guys it just takes a little longer.
Yeah, there's some people probably watching saying, well, what are these teams doing releasing him? Well, he's not the same player that he was. Could he have been in the league? Probably. But would he be this? Was he this good at that point? The answer is clearly no.
Cameron Payne. Suns with a little horn set. Booker grabbed by P.J. Tucker. That's going to be his first personal foul. Under 5 minutes to go. I still can't believe, Mark Jackson, that P.J. Tucker has never been a member of the NBA's all-defensive team.
He really is a crime. When you look at his impact, especially for a Houston team, you see the long ball knocked down and extending the Phoenix lead, especially for a team that wasn't known as a defensive team and experienced success, and he was their one defensive stopper that guarded whoever he had to guard 1 through 5. Didn't get enough credit.
Christian Wood with the miss. Bridges with the rebound quickly out to Jay Crowder. His dad, Corey, played in the NBA with the Utah Jazz and overseas in Europe as Cameron Payne knocks down the jump shot. And Phoenix's lead swelling to 10. With under 4.5 to go in the first half, Oladipo bottled up. They turn him over on the run. Crowder from Booker. And the punch. Timeout, Stephen Silas. Crowder with a point to the bench, and the Suns off and running.
You're Monty Williams. You got to be excited because your team is getting it done defensively, pushing the basketball, making plays, and unselfish. 18 getting it done. 3-ball by.
As a talking bucket of KFC, dinner time is my time to shine. Grab some piping hot chicken, young man. Much better than microwaved hot dogs, right, Dad? Eat up. I'm doing the cooking tonight. So pick up a KFC $20 fill-up today.
You know Miller Lite only has 1 more calorie, right?
That's more taste. Good choice.
Let's check out tonight's coast-to-coast coverage brought to you by T-Mobile. And great transition here by the Suns, Mark.
They get it done defensively, and off of the great defense, they get high percentage quality offense. That's the way to get it done against the Rockets.
Monty Williams telling us that in terms of Jay Crowder, who got that bucket there on the break, he was just tinkering and continues to tinker with the starting lineup, trying to figure out what combinations and rotations work best. But he came off the bench for the first time this year in the previous game. Jay Crowder, a guy that has bounced around a little bit as well, but had a great run with the Heat last year, the Celtics, the Jazz, Memphis Grizzlies. Adding a lot of toughness at both ends. Oladipo up court for Houston. See what Stephen Silas runs here. Cameron Payne got nailed by a P.J. Tucker screen. And Payne felt a little bit right there.
That's a good sell job by Payne. Good screen by P.J. Tucker.
Yeah, I don't see where the foul was, Mark. But, he gave him room. He gave him a step. And they're going to go to the video monitor to review this one. There's a challenge by Stephen Silas. Our third one here in the first half.
I'm not sure if it's a challenge or if the referees are going over there taking a look to make sure whether it was a flagrant. And to me, if you go over there and look, you got to know that's just a good screen and a missed call.
Well, when P.J. Tucker touches you up with that 245-pound frame, you're going to feel it. And Payne did there.
The only question is, does he extend his arms on the screen? And to me, he doesn't. This is a solid screen.
And he was just protecting himself.
Upon review, it's just an offensive foul. He didn't deliver a blow. It's going to be Phoenix ball on the side coming down.
Well, disbelieving and incredulous look from P.J. Tucker.
And I played 17 years in this league, and the good referees are able to go over there, and they had the luxury of looking at a replay, go over there, look at the replay, and say we missed it. Okay, now you move on, because players make mistakes, the coaches make mistakes, referees make mistakes during the course of this game. The great ones are able to say, my bad, and move on.
12-point lead for the Suns. Kaminsky at the top of the key, over to Payne. Payne dumps it off to Bridges, counted and one. Mikal Bridges out of Villanova. Great cut and a fantastic dime.
And the way he's playing, he's going to be in the discussion for most improved player. He has come back for a team that doesn't run sets for him. They don't look to get him the basketball in half-court sets. he's making an impact defensively and offensively just by being on the floor. Those are effective, efficient numbers that he's had thus far from Monty Williams and the Suns.
Mark had 17 points in their game against Memphis on Monday. Played for Jay Wright at Villanova. Those guys just seem to come into the league ready to go. Plug and play type of players. Oladipo lost the handle but was fouled there by Frank Kaminsky.
Well, those guys that come out of Villanova, they're extremely well coached, they're prepared, and they're great competitors.
I love the fact, Mark, that right now you've got Bridges guarding Oladipo, which is nothing new for him. As Monty Williams says, he's often tasked with guarding the other team's top scoring backcourt player or wing player, as Oladipo harassed into an air ball.
And it's not enough to do it. The ones that are successful in that role are the ones that embrace it, take pride in getting it done. And he has certainly done that. He's made this team, a dangerous team when it matters most down the road.
Off the dribble handoff, it's Booker out top. P.J. Tucker in a stance. Kaminsky sets the screen. Booker slaloms to the basket. Kaminsky from deep. And he put it on the front rim. Tate with the rebound for the Rockets. Houston with some work to do here. Down by 15. They repost it to Tate, working against Booker. And Tate loses the handle out of bounds. Phoenix running off the turnover. Nice look inside. Kaminsky with the room service slam. And the lead is up to 17. And Booker hobbling back down the other way.
Who's not hobbling, and that's the Phoenix Suns. If you're the Houston Rockets, you got to find a way to get your game back. They're being thoroughly outplayed right now.
Off the kick out, Tate. Tucker into the paint. His floater is short.
We got a guy laying down right now in pain.
Houston Rockets player that looks like Christian Wood. And he is writhing in pain and hobbling on that right leg. See what happened here. Oh, he turned his right ankle.
Right ankle. Really take a look at it on the replay.
As one more look from this angle. Oh, wow. He rolled that pretty badly. And into the locker room. Going to be attended to by the head athletic trainer, Keith Jones. Longtime member of the Houston Rockets staff, one of the best in the business. Oladipo coming back the other way, in and out dribble. A lot of contact, no call. Play on. Oladipo with the bucket. Here's Kaminsky. Nice little ball fake by Cameron Payne.
I can't give him enough credit. I mean, he's done a great job rebounding from a guy that could have been out of this league and was for a second. Continued to work, improved his game, and he is a legitimate backup point guard.
Oladipo with the jumper off the mark. He is now 3 of 13 from the field. On the run out, Kaminsky smoked the layup. And here's Oladipo. Houston Rockets, if you're just joining us, still without John Wall, their starting point guard. Eric Gordon with a strong move to the basket. And man, that's going to be a foul against Kaminsky, who went careening into the front row.
You see that upper body strength, and Eric Gordon used that shoulder to, it's not an offensive foul, that's just grown man strength. Eliminate the contest and create a lot of contact.
Yeah, Eric Gordon, you said it, Mark, he's slapped together pretty well. 17-point lead. Gordon missing the first free throw. Gordon has a couple of brothers, Evan, who played at Liberty University, Arizona State, and Indiana, and Aaron played at Seton Hall and Valpo. Basketball runs in his family.
He's had a very good career. The only issue with him has been when he wasn't healthy. Anytime he's been healthy, he's been a valuable part of every team he's been on.
Approaching a minute to go here in the first half of play. Phoenix leading by 16. Booker, a little side pick and roll. Tucker moving his feet against Booker. Well defended, and they get the turnover from Booker. Oladipo in transition. Got the lefty layup. Just his fourth field goal of the first half.
Good job defensively, and then finishing in transition.
Oladipo with 8 points, a lot of contact underneath. Tucker hit the court, and that's going to be an offensive foul against Phoenix.
If you're Phoenix, this is not the way to close out the half. You had them on the ropes, you turned the basketball over, carelessness, and now offensive foul. Got to do a better job of making the Houston Rockets beat you instead of assisting them.
Oladipo off the screen, the three ball on the way, got it.
You give a team life. You give a team life. All of a sudden, it's a 10-point, 11-point ball game.
Whistle and a foul going to go against Cousins. You know, getting back to Victor Oladipo, and you really can't overstate the magnitude of the gravity of his comeback. I remember him telling me after missing a year and a half of basketball that it took him 8 weeks to walk, literally walk, without a set of crutches and a brace. And it was a long and arduous road back to making it. Finally came back and joined the team right before the shutdown in March.
Think about how far we've come as far as, you know, medically concerned, and, you know, the positions on these basketball teams and the team that you assemble. A lot of guys career-threatening injuries that in the past could be done. We've seen guys come back and be just as good, if not better, than they ever were.
A great point, Mark. Oladipo continuing to author a great comeback story. Had that same ruptured patellar tendon as Tony Parker did, and Parker came back from that. That shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay Houston basketball down by 13. Phoenix Suns looking for their 8th win of the season. Oladipo gets it back from Cousins into the paint. Great block by Ayton. You could almost hear Ayton say, "Don't bring that in here."
Switches and does his job, and careless again by the Houston Rockets. So the last possession, Cousins fouls. Chris Paul coming off a screen and roll sends him to the line for 2. And then to close out this half, you foul him trying to get an offensive rebound, giving him a great free throw shooter, another 2 shots. Got to do a better job of closing out by being smart on the floor.
Chris Paul is shooting 97% from the line this year. And he bristles at the concept that he's just this veteran guy that's in the locker room helping the young guys come along by mentoring them. No, Chris Paul, folks, is coming off an all-NBA season last year as a member of the OKC Thunder. And this was a huge get for the Suns to acquire him. 15-point lead. Oladipo up court. Shot clock is off. Bridges trying to stick him. Good screen by Cousins. Gordon launching the 3. Got it! With 1.8 to go in the first half. Perhaps a little momentum going into the third quarter for the Rockets. But Victor Oladipo getting back on track in the latter stages of the second quarter, bringing his team to within 12, and Devin Booker doing his heavy lifting for the Suns. Halftime coming right up.
So, what should we do today?
Can we get to the sun?
Mom? Can we go to the beach?
Should we just go see a movie?
Yes.
I'm always up for a good movie.
Go rogue in the all-new fiercely reimagined Nissan Rogue.
You know Miller Lite only has 1 more calorie, right?
And more taste. Good choice.
Hey y'all, I'm Maddie, and something I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is their gold color. It lets me know that I'm about to enjoy something super crispy, perfectly cooked, hot, and delicious. It's just comfort food. It feels good to eat.
Hi, I'm Cedric, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chocolate fudge brownie is when I bite into it, you bite into those chunks. It makes you pause in the middle of the bite. You just start to feel happy.
Receive a free chocolate fudge brownie when you sign in on the Chick-fil-A app by January 23rd.
It happens. But now Straight Talk Wireless has coverage for your phone with the new Platinum Unlimited plan, which includes Mobile Protect. Just $65 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data, plus more. All on the best networks. Straight Talk Wireless only at Walmart.
Check your free credit scores at Credit Karma.
MakeSpace is storage made simple. We pick up your stuff, we store it, you relax. All without costing you more. Need it back? MakeSpace delivers. We even give you free bins and blankets. MakeSpace, storage without the struggle. Text to get $100 off.
The finish of the night in the NBA going down in Minnesota. T-Wolves up 2. Jared Vanderbilt misses 2 free throws. One last chance for the Magic. Cole Anthony, thanks for coming out. God bless. Good night. The Magic hadn't led since the second quarter, but they lead at the end. They win at 97-96.
My wheat farm in Utah pays for my potato farm in Idaho, which complicates my taxes.
I'll file those taxes for you. Hand them off.
Thank you.
I'd rather do this than taxes.
I'm here. Hand them off.
Just landed my dream job. I'm a full-time hand model.
Then all this is deductible. You want to hand those taxes off?
That would be nice.
File with the help of an expert. Or let an expert file for you. Intuit TurboTax Live.
No, really, I think I could dunk on you.
But I bet I love Kellogg's Frosted Flakes more than you.
Come on, buddy, my picture's on the box.
It's the truth, Tony.
Tiebreaker. Who's got the deeper voice?
They're great.
I win.
I win.
Oh, you're cute when you're wrong.
As a talking bucket of KFC, dinner time is my time to shine. Grab some piping hot chicken, young man. Much better than microwaved hot dogs, right, Dad? Eat up. I'm doing the cooking tonight. Get KFC tonight with free delivery.
Welcome to Sports Center, Toyota Halftime. I'm Michael Leaves. After missing the last 7 games for personal reasons and COVID issues, Kyrie Irving back on the court tonight for the Nets, and also gave us our first look at Brooklyn's new big three with Kyrie, KD, and James Harden. Nets visiting the Cavs, and early on there, goes down hard, this Kyrie, but gets it to go. Less than 10 to go. Colin Sexton loses it. Here comes Kyrie. Initially, this was called an offensive foul. The Nets would challenge it. Ends up being overturned and a jump ball. After all that, we end up in overtime. In the OT, tied at 120. James Harden finds Jeff Green. Don't forget, he's on this squad, too. He knocks down a 3 to give Brooklyn the lead. Last chance for the Cavs. Colin Sexton. No mercy. We're tied at 127, but the Nets still had a chance. 1.2 to go. KD in the corner. Just short. So we go to a double overtime, and that's where the Colin Sexton show continued. He had a career-high 42 points in this game. 22 of them came in the 2 overtimes, and at one point he scored 20 consecutive points for the Cavs, and he put the game away. Cleveland wins it 147-135. Coming up on SportsCenter after the game, more on the NBA's newest big three, starting out 0-1, plus taking a closer look at the Suns and Rockets this year. We got more SportsCenter Toyota Halftime right after this.
This halftime is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Check out this one. Long hair, loves to hike, and plays Frisbee.
What is he, a Labrador?
So should I meet him?
You're not that adventurous.
Yes, I am. Try me.
Okay. Jump into that lake.
do it.
Let's all do it. I'm in. This is crazy. You coming?
Seriously? It is way too comfortable in here.
It's freezing.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota, let's go places.
Bolt 24 keeping it real with Fernando Tatis Jr.
Being a rule breaker is not cool.
Yes, it is.
Like Bolt 24 Energized. It's lower in sugar and it has caffeine. Writing its own rules.
Bolt 24. The dish voice remote has Google Assistant, which allows you to control all sorts of things. Like the lights.
Dim the lights.
And the door.
Lock the door.
And of course, your TV.
Resume movie.
What it can't control? A keen snack radar.
Yeah.
The Dish voice remote with Google Assistant. Dish. Tuned in to you.
Still moving through life. What if we didn't have eyebrows?
The life is a journey, friend.
Like my cats, I know that they're like my ancestors. Like they're
That journey's feeling pretty good when she brings along the $10 taco and burrito cravings pack. Only at Taco Bell.
Takes the championship 34 years after his father.
Child arrived just the other day. Came to the world in the usual way. And he was talking for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you.
I'm driving.
Zero alcohol.
Here's to the doers. To all the people who realize they can do more with less asthma. Thanks to Dupixent, the add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. Dupixent isn't for sudden breathing problems. It can improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks and help prevent severe asthma attacks. It's not a steroid, but can help reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Dupixent can cause serious allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Get help right away if you have rash, shortness of breath, chest pain, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. And don't change or stop your asthma treatments, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Are you ready to do more with less asthma? Talk to your asthma specialist about Dupixent. If your financial situation has changed, we may be able to help.
Where else can you get this type of drama?
Where else does history hang from the rafters?
Where else is your own city home to your biggest rival?
And 30 feet is still in range.
Where else can a city this loud be this slept on?
Where else is history still in the making?
Oh my goodness!
Basketball brilliance on display.
Back on Toyota SportsCenter halftime. Mavs trading jumpers with the Pacers in Naptown. Big night for Luka Doncic. How about that pass to Kristaps Porzingis? I mean, shout out to Babyface. Luka got that whip appeal. Here in the third now, Luka finds Porzingis again. He goes for 13, 12, and 12. Luka became the youngest player ever to reach 30 triple-doubles, and the Mavs win at 124-112. Take a look at the leaders from Wednesday. A couple 42-point efforts. Joel Embiid joining Sexton, and Harden and Luka, 12 assists each. That was the most on Wednesday night so far. Devin Booker, one of 3 players in double digits for the Suns, and they lead it right now by 12 over the Rockets.
NBA Halftime is presented by Toyota. Show up in style in the all-new, completely redesigned Sienna. Toyota, let's go places.
Oh, great. The show's starting.
Come on. Just trust me. Oh, trust you, like with the dollar oysters.
I don't think those were oysters.
You survived, so... Wait, we can't go that way. Watch this. They'll think we're VIP.
Wow. He does think we're VIP.
And backstage. Trust me now?
I never doubted you.
I did for a second, but it's gone now. I trust you.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota. Let's go places.
Trade in and save up to $700 on Samsung.com.
Ready? Let's go.
What a beautiful sight.
Taking your speed up. Let's go. Come on.
We're going to take it to a jab cross. Great wad, guys.
Take the lead here.
Nordic Track, the home of interactive personal training.
You say goodbye, and I say hello.
With Mercari,
Hello, hello.
your unneeded things can find a new life.
I know why you say goodbye, and I say hello.
It's easy to make some money or find a great deal.
You say goodbye, and I say hello.
Buy and sell almost anything from home. Mercari, your marketplace.
When you're ready for Chipotle, the Chipotle app is ready for you. Get all your favorites, fast, fresh, and with unlimited customization, so it's made exactly how you like it. With the Chipotle app, real food is ready. Order now for contactless carryout or delivery.
Driving uninsured because the high cost of car insurance, a bad credit rating, too many tickets, or accidents are keeping you from getting the coverage you need? Stop ducking the reasons for not having car insurance and visit DuckDuckAuto.com. DuckDuckAuto.com offers coverage options for as little as $20 down and low monthly payments. You can drive legal for less at DuckDuckAuto.com. Get a free quote now. Visit DuckDuckAuto.com and get your ducks in a row. DuckDuckAuto.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm from the Toyota Center in Houston, where the Phoenix Suns are leading the Houston Rockets 63-51. Both these teams coming off of losses, trying to get back on the winning track. Mark Jones alongside Mark Jackson. An exciting first half, and the Phoenix Suns showing a lot of promise, getting back in their winning ways as we take a look at who's aiming high. Brought to you by the United States Air Force and their three main cogs, each contributing, Mark.
Recipe for their success. Devin Booker aggressive, knocks down a long ball. Chris Paul aggressive, knocks down a long ball. And Aiden attacking the paint, making plays. All three guys, solid first half.
As we take a look at our first half stats, brought to you by Xfinity Mobile. Chris Paul really coming alive in that second quarter, finishing the first half with 13 points. Booker with 12. Ayton with 10. You look across the bottom line there, all three of them extremely efficient in that first half of play as the Suns as a team shoot 55% from the field compared to Houston's 45. Thought it was interesting, Mark, listening to the pregame comments of Monty Williams saying that Devin Booker now has somebody to follow, somebody who's been All-NBA several times over, an Olympic champion, and a guy that is one of the best